In this video, we're going to be talking about my EVH gear, from guitars, amps, pedals, the whole thing. Let's go. We're going to kick off this video with my EVH Stripe Series Frankie. Not that it really needs much of an introduction. I had one of these guitars on loan from Fender to demo back in 2020, not long before Eddie passed. And I loved the guitar. I had it for about 5 days. We shot loads of photos with it, a bunch of different videos, and you guys really loved that guitar as well. I was very lucky to get it. I had the first one in Europe, before Anderton's even. I ordered mine in July 2021, and it arrived 5 days ago. I actually love how attentive they are to the detail with the relicing with this guitar, especially for a guitar coming out of Mexico. This is absolutely amazing work. Some people in the comments are gonna go, oh, it's not true to the original and all that stuff. I really don't care. I like that it's got a detuner there, really practical for what I need personally as a musician. I love the sound of the Wolfgang pickup. I like basswood bodies. I don't like carrying a giant lump of ash around. I think it's absolutely awesome. I love how they put in there the pickup switch there that's just jammed in there, the dummy pickup as well, which actually works apparently if you want to wire it in. I love how you've got all the springs exposed. I think it's a superbly well-made guitar and ideal for any EVH fan as far as I'm concerned. And also I know other people are going to go, it has no 1971 quarter. Again, a detail I'm not that bothered about, to be quite honest. But as a guitar goes, absolutely superb. Does everything I could possibly need it to do, and I was so glad to get it back. Next up, we have the EVH 5150 Stealth. This is probably my favorite EVH guitar in the collection, above the Frankie, because it has so many more extra features that I prefer as a guitarist. When the 5150s came out, I had a few guitars sent to me on demo. I've had a Rocket Red one, I've had one of the Blueburst ones in the past, and I also had a sister guitar to this, which was the Poplar Burl, which I actually did a video with called This Tone Is Disgusting, which blew up slightly in a very short space of time. It did something crazy like 800,000 views in 3 weeks or something crazy. I've never had a video do that before. But this particular guitar ended up coming into my hands because I was so impressed with the Poplar Burl I had on loan. I sent that back because I preferred the look of the Stealth and ordered one of these, bought it, and it's just been my go-to guitar for EVH stuff. I can't put it down. I love the kill switch as well. I'm still figuring out how to get the best use out of it, but it's all fun and games. I just love having a really black guitar with a big red button there. So many of you guys ask about my 5150. I do still have it. I bought it as a B-stock product back in 2015, I think. It was about £600 or something like that. It sells for way more now, and I love it. It sounds amazing. It's just far too loud for what I need in my day-to-day life, so I just carry on with the THR32. I can hear some of you going, buy an attenuator, but even then, it probably still wouldn't get used. It's far simpler to record with the THR nowadays, and an added benefit is a lot of you guys think the THR is this, which I think is incredible, but I still have it, and I still love it. This guitar had me at hello as soon as I saw the veneer top on it. This is the EVH Wolfgang Special. I had it on loan from Fender and I ended up buying it from them. Instead of going into loads of detail about this guitar, because I reviewed this guitar not too long ago, I'll leave a card to that video up there. I'm going to instead answer a question I get a lot about EVH guitars, and it's which one should I buy? Which one's better, quote unquote. And what's better is based entirely on your needs as a musician, but to give you the very basic differences, some of you buy a guitar based on feel, some of you buy a guitar based on functionality. But when it comes to the all-round feel of EVH guitars, 5150s and EVH Stripe Series guitars feel pretty much the same because it's the same neck profile. Wolfgangs have a much smaller neck. When it comes to functionality, the 5150s and the Wolfgangs are the same guitar, despite their very obvious aesthetic differences. It's the same pickups, same bridge, same detuner, same volume, same tone, same switch. The only thing a Wolfgang doesn't have is a kill switch, and you never know. Wolfgang Specials may have a kill switch at some point for variety, who knows. All round, it all depends on your need as a musician, but as far as I'm concerned, if you want to go for a guitar that's really good all round, go for a Wolfgang or a 5150. Some of you were going to ask about pedals. I did used to own a Crybaby Wah, the EVH one, and I ended up selling that at the start of lockdown because I needed money, but I do still have the EVH Phase 90. I ended up selling that initially too, but a student of mine very kindly gave me his out of nowhere in exchange for some Skype lessons, which I'm very, very happy about because I absolutely adore this pedal and I missed it because not only does it provide the EVH sound if you turn the knob to 9 o'clock, but also it provides just a brilliant warm phasing sound anyway, just regardless of whether you're an Eddie Van Halen fan or not. Onto the WG standards. Now this particular WG does not belong to me, it belongs to my dad. I've gone and borrowed it for the sake of this video. This one is in Mango Burst. For those of you who are probably more knowledgeable on everything Fender have ever released from the specialty brands or wherever, can you recall seeing another guitar in Mango Burst? I don't think I've ever seen it. Is this the only Fender guitar they made in this finish? Let me know in the comments. For those of you who are in the market for a Van Halen guitar, who want to do constant whammy abuse, save up for a special or a 5150 or a Stripe series. They have the 1000 series, whereas this has the special. Ideal if you want to do big bends on the fretboard, but maybe the occasional dive bomb and not much more. All round, these guitars are absolutely amazing. In terms of the pickups, again, it's the same as the Stripe series or the special Wolfgangs. But I can hear people in the comments going, they don't sound as good as the USA made Wolfgang pickups or whatnot, and I've got to be honest with you guys, from someone who's tried both, the difference is, it's about that. Other cool features as well, I think the more expensive Wolfgang should have actually, is this guitar has a belly cut and forearm contour in it as well, which I think is really, really cool. And it's weird, you don't realise how much of a difference it makes until you go from a special to one of these. Enough of my waffling, let's have a listen to the most budget-friendly Wolfgang there is. It sounds amazing. Should you guys be interested in getting some of this EVH gear in your hands, this video is brought to you by Reverb as well as myself. Reverb sponsored this video because they're really interested in helping the channel out, which is absolutely amazing, but also, in my case, I really want you guys to get as much EVH gear and Fender-based products into your hands. And if you look in the description box below, there are links to all of these guitars, product pages on Reverb where you can get them at a great price. It's a great place also if you want to sell anything too. So if you guys would be interested in checking that out, and if you absolutely love me and do end up buying something, make sure you hit my affiliate link, which is also down there as well. Meanwhile, on with the video. Another WG standard. This time we have the Exotic. This one belongs to me, and this guitar is probably one of the best sounding guitars I own. And I'm not saying that just for this video. Another weird thing I found out about myself from owning this guitar, oddly enough, is I've got this weird acid sweat. Sorry, it might be a bit gross to some of you, but I have a tendency to dissolve the finish after I've played it for a little while. And this guitar definitely has that, especially on the whammy bar and the bridge saddles here, which is a bit of a shame, but sorry guys. The EVH Circles guitar. I'd love to have owned this, but I don't. It belongs to my dad. I've gone and borrowed it for this video. And this is probably one of the rarer guitars in the Stripe series. You don't see a lot of them these days. My dad changed the color of the pickup ring and the volume knob. Other than that, it's exactly the same as any regular Stripe series. It's exactly the same as my Frankie. And it sounds unbelievable. And as far as guitars go, whenever I see this, it's definitely a real treat for the eyes, and when you play it, it's just perfect. For those of you who are really in the know with Van Halen, obviously know that this guitar was very famously seen for the gig at the Oakland Coliseum, and also was associated with the performance of Unchained, hence the Unchained guitar. But for those of you who aren't in the know, it doesn't look immediately Van Halen at all. It just looks like some really insane looking guitar. And if you see one of these, get one. They're really hard to find nowadays. Thank you very much for watching this video, you guys. I hope you've liked what you've seen. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I look forward to see you again in the next one. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.